If I believe on success or failure, I believe on being happy after success and feel sad about failure, I will be doing like this monkey. So I don't consider anything as failure. I consider it just as learning.
Hey Limitless Nation, today you're in for a real treat. Today you get to learn directly from Meeta Dani. Meeta Dani is a self-taught, internationally renowned, award-winning Indian watercolor artist who left a career in computers to pursue her passion of painting. And now she travels the world to showcase her work and inspire others that they too can make a six-figure per year income with only 12 months of training. Meeta loves teaching and continues to give back, as she has written a book to help others understand that painting is something that anyone can enjoy. In today's masterclass, you're going to learn directly from the master artist herself, Meeta Dani. Let's dive into it.
Before you dive into today's masterclass session, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below. It allows you to receive notification bell every single time we provide you with the contents that allows you to live a limitless life. Now, if you want to go deeper on learning on how you can hunt your future, make sure you download our masterclass session at huntyourfuture.com. It allows you to know exactly what you need to do to hunt your future. Plus, we are also going to share with you tips and tricks on what you need to do to live a limitless life starting from today's forward. Now, let's dive into today's masterclass sessions.
Hey, welcome Meeta Dani.
Thank you so much, Donovan, for calling me in this interview, and I'm feeling very happy about it.
Absolutely, and I'm so happy to have you here as well. I mean, I am really, really excited. Now, here at the Limitless Nation, we have a tradition of starting every interview with a limitless quote. So, can you share a limitless quote with us today?
I have thought about it when you asked me that, and the one thing which I believe truly is the reason why you choose to do something can be exactly the same reason why you choose not to do something.
Okay, you got to think about that one just a little bit, but that is really interesting. To paraphrase that, wow. I think I got it, but I'm trying to make sure that I say it correctly.
Yeah.
To choose to do something is the same way that you choose not to do something.
For example, I can say that I have a heart problem, so I cannot run fast. Okay. And I can also say that I have a heart problem, so in order to make my heart better, I need to practice running every day.
Ah, okay.
One person can say, I don't have legs, so I would prefer to do begging, which is very common in India. And another person can say, I don't have legs, and to prove myself, I will run Olympics.
Okay, so now that makes a lot more sense to me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that for the clarification.
Yeah, I truly believe that.
And with that explanation, it makes a lot more sense. So it's almost like two people can have the exact same experience, and one go the left way and the other one go the right way and see it completely differently.
Right.
Okay.
One can make it as an excuse, and one can make it as a reason to move forward.
That I understand. I understand.
Many people come to me and saying, Meeta, I want to do your course, but it is expensive and I don't have money. Many people say that I don't have money, but I want to do your course because I know if I do your course, I will become more successful.
Right. And then the flip side is, even though I don't have money, I'm going to go out and find a way to make money to join your course to become better.
Right.
All right. Now, in having both ways or two different views in life, yin and yang, black and white, all those types of variables and opposites, with the positive and the progress and the forward momentum, you sometimes will have that occasional challenge, setback, roadblock, or just obstacle. So can you share with the Limitless Nation an obstacle, challenge, difficulty that you've had to get through to get to where you are now?
Yeah, I faced a lot of difficult moments in my life. The most difficult moments are emotional related. I lost my mom 2 years after I stopped working as a software engineer. And during that time, I was taking care of my baby and my household things. And my mother was diagnosed with endometrial polyp that time, cancer that time. I was totally involved with my household chores. And since I left my job, I had I was going through a negative patch. I was talking a lot negative at that time, that I am no longer earning, I'm no longer capable, I'm no longer worth, and all those things. And postpartum depression also. And after 2 months, 2 years, my mother passed away. And I was blaming myself that I was responsible for my mother's death, because I could have taken a better decision. I could have shown her to a better doctor. I could have done this and I could have done that. And all those things were pulling me back. I went into a mental pressure phase of depression. And then I was diagnosed with endometrial polyp in 2014 June. And till that time, I was taking this medicines, antidepressant. I was a totally negative person, nagging wife, not a good mother, and always blaming myself and blaming the situations for holding me back. When I was going through the operation theater, I was telling God that please give me one chance, because at that time I used to believe that cancer, being cancer is the end, something like that, because I have seen my mother dying in front of me. So I had that type of belief. And then I was telling God that you have to give me one chance, and I want to do something good out of my life. After I realized that I am not having cancer, I took my life seriously and struggled very hard to get out of the depression. And watercolors helped me to come out of depression. And therefore, right now, I always teach watercolor in a way to get people out of depression.
Wow, that is incredible, and that's a lot of information in a very, very short amount of time there. So to digest that a little bit, so I can go piece by piece and make sure that I'm understanding this correctly. Mm-hmm. You had several different things happen. You left your job, then you went into the state of negativity. And while you were in the state of negativity and being very negative about life and yourself in general, it's kind of started this process of depression, also combined with your mother having cancer and going through that. And that's a very, very difficult thing to go through. And I'm sorry for your loss there. And so after that, you actually got diagnosed with cancer, and then you got
cancer. It was like polyp. It was a big polyp. And doctor said that since your mother died of endometrial cancer, and this is exactly in endometria, the chances are very high that it is cancerous. So you get it biopsy done and just check if it is cancerous or not. So
okay, so you had a cancer scare,
yeah, right.
And then you thought that it could have been cancer, and now you realize that it's not cancer.
Yeah.
And you still were suffering a little bit from depression and probably anxiety and a lot of other health issues there.
Yeah, so I was taking medical pills after 2010 to 2014, and I was quite addicted to that. And my husband never knew about it. And when this cancer threat happened, at that time I told my husband that I'm taking these pills and I'm into depression. And I used to continuously cry for hours and hours. When a person is in depression, they do like that. Without any reason, they cry. So I asked my husband to help me to come out of depression.
Okay. Wow. So that like your aha moment, the moment where everything just clicked and you started moving towards your next level?
Right. So that was the aha moment, is when I was diagnosed with polyp, and doctor said that, it can be cancerous. So at that moment, I said that, oh my God, like I was thinking that there is nothing to lose. I'm at the worst stage and this is much worse. And, if I die, what will happen to my kids, because they are very small. And I felt that I need to take care of my health and I need to take care of my mental state, and I can do much better in life. So that was the time when I actually realized the price of life, the value of life, you can say.
Yes, because the value of life. I met a guy a while back who was contemplating suicide and was basically saying all these things about he wanted to die and have God take him away. And he was deathly afraid of spiders. So while he was thinking about all these suicidal thoughts, a spider comes up and bites him on the hand. And all of a sudden he realizes just how much he doesn't want to die. Now the spider bite, it was just a regular, like a daddy long legs. It wasn't really even venomous. but it's interesting how when the situation changes, your view of the situation can also
Right.
change.
Right. At that time, I realized how much I want to survive. Earlier,
Yes.
I also, I had a lot of suicidal tendencies when I was going through depression. Many times I did not jump because I felt that if I do that, well, who will take care of my baby, right? But I felt that, there is no meaning in living life, because if my mother is passing away, and even I used to feel bad, or you can say I used to feel bad about myself if I used to smile. I used to feel that, okay, I lost my mom and I should not smile or laugh or be happy. That was the type of feeling I used to have that time. Now, after that polyp thing happened, I felt that life has got better things to do.
Yes, life is so short that you might as well spend as much of time of it being happy.
Right.
And in spending a lot of time and you having gone through all of these different experiences, what are you working on now?
Hope you enjoyed the masterclass session so far. Before we get into the second half of the session itself, it is very crucial for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I really don't want you to miss out on another masterclass where I'm going to share with you what other expert celebrities, Fortune 5000 companies do to become successful and live a limitless life. So make sure you subscribe right now, and every single time we upload a new video, you will receive a notification bell. This allows you to enjoy the masterclass on the regular basis. So make sure you subscribe right now. Well, as you are ready, let's get into the second half of.
Now I am working on many things actually. So professionally, I'm working as a guide and mentor for several artists, teaching them watercolors in a very fast manner because they find it difficult to learn watercolors fast, and also helping them to earn money. So I'm working towards earning in a location independent manner, because there are many artists who cannot earn, or they don't think that they will be able to earn because of their location. They are situated in such a place where there is hardly anybody interested in their art. So I'm teaching them how to earn money and work in a location independent manner. But other than that, I'm also a mindset coach for artists. So I teach them how to get confident in life, how to overcome fear, how to overcome negativity, how to face camera, how to overcome the fear of rejection, criticism, and everything. And now I am also a certified NLP practitioner, certified from Australian government, and I am trying to introduce NLP in schools also in a smaller manner. I felt that after getting this training, I felt that either husband or wife or both must have the knowledge of NLP. Because of that, the way we talk, the way we interpret other people's talk, everything, and the way we treat our kids, everything has an impact in the life of a person. And if we have the knowledge and power of controlling our mind and our emotions, then it is a very good virtue, and that everyone should have, not only one or two people should have.
I
So
agree.
I'm working towards that. I'm trying to introduce NLP in schools worldwide, and that is a big project. So I'm going to do that in a matter of 8 to 10 years or something like that.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So where can the Limitless Nation viewers and listeners go to learn more about your programs, your techniques, the skills and secrets that you have used to get to where you are now, as well as just to connect with you, learn more about you, what you have going on, and say hi?
Okay. They can learn more about me from my Facebook page and from my website, meetadani.com. And basically what I do is I take away the fear factor from my students' mind. I introduce confidence inside them. And after doing that, I teach them watercolors, which is a sort of a art therapy. I make them feel very, very confident about themselves. And once they do that, once they achieve that, once they start taking action, then it becomes like a snowball effect. They take one action, then another action, then continuously they take action for 2 months, and they get habituated of taking action. And that is when they start believing in themselves, and they come out of fear, and they can live a more better life. So that is what I do, and I enjoy doing that.
That's amazing. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Thank you
Now,
so much for asking.
now, with you having impacted so many different people throughout a very large area, what would you say is the singular best piece of advice that you yourself have ever been given that you can now pass back on to the Limitless Nation?
I will tell two words which can change people's life. The two words is take action. Very simple words, but it is very powerful. I don't think there is more power in any other word other than love and take action.
I agree. I agree. And kind of to piggyback on what you just said, love. Love is almost the equivalent. I'm not saying it is, but it's almost the equivalent of passion. So
Yeah.
when you find the passion that you have for doing whatever it is that you love, that's going to inspire you to take action and really create your mission in life that really fulfills you and really
Right.
allows you to live a limitless life.
Right. Exactly. I totally agree with you.
Now, in the process of getting to that limitless life, as we've already stated, it's not necessarily an easy process.
Yeah.
So, what is one thing that was really holding you back from really being limitless when you first started on your journey?
The fear of results, success or failure. The thing that I may not achieve success, I may not be able to do justice. The fear of failure, that was holding me back. Now I believe that life should not be about success and about failure. If I believe on success or failure, I believe on being happy after success and feel sad about failure. I will be doing like this monkey. You know, you go like this, you purchase a car, become happy, meet an accident, become sad. You sell a painting, become happy. If you don't sell a painting, you become sad. So it is like a monkey. Instead of that, if I believe in doing things and become happy by taking action, just by taking action, if I believe, in that case, every day I will feel happy just by taking action, in spite, means irrespective of whether I'm achieving the results or not. So it
Wow.
is a life of fulfillment.
Okay. That makes sense because you had to overcome your own self-limiting beliefs that was essentially being afraid of success.
Yeah, it is irrespective of success or failure, you need to take action.
Yes, and I agree. Now, as you took success and took the action and you got to where you are now, you cannot be doing the same things that you were doing when you were depressed and
Right,
anxious and all that. So,
right.
what is a habit that you have implemented into your life that helps you maintain this incredibly amazing, limitless life?
There are few beliefs which I installed in myself. That is, one belief is have only those beliefs which push you forward, and replace those beliefs which is not serving you or purpose. So that is one thing. You can break your beliefs and make new beliefs. So have only those beliefs which pushes you forward. So that is one thing I have understood very well. So I don't believe that I should give excuses related to my past for not achieving results in the future. So that is one thing, which is a belief system. The habit is I am quite more committed to doing things on proper time. So I have got a timetable, I follow that, I keep an eye of what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and I hold myself responsible for not taking action. Also, I believe in having an accountability buddy so that I'm accountable not only to myself but to somebody else also. So, usually artists, they work separately on their own, and that can hold them back. So I have an accountability buddy, and I always keep on reporting, and that lady also reports to me, and we work together so that we are always on our toes. So taking action is a habit that I have made.
I agree. And not many people understand that that's really all there is to it. As long as you take one step forward, even if you're completely scared, even if you don't know what the next step is after the first step that you just took, it's still the process of taking action that's going to get you
Right.
closer to your goals.
Right. So it is something like people believe that if they are here and they want to achieve this as a success parameter, they go till here, okay, and they feel very disheartened that, okay, they have not met the success. They consider that as failure. I don't consider that as failure, because I consider that, okay, I have gone from here to here, and I need to have a very small jump from here to here, which I can take again. So I don't consider anything as failure. I consider it just as learning.
Exactly, exactly. And in doing that type of thing, where you change your mindset, change the way you think about things, that's incredibly powerful, because when you start thinking of positive things, it really changes the way you look at things. Now,
Right, exactly.
in talking about positivity and changing the way you think about things and look at things, can you share with the Limitless Nation in one sentence, what are you most grateful for today?
I'm grateful to God for giving me an opportunity to work on myself, to look at the things in a better and positive manner, and also to help me see something which is bigger than myself. So that I'm very grateful to God that I'm able in my life to see something which is more than myself. Earlier, I used to just consider me, always me, 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 me. Everything is starting with me and ending with me. How people are judging me, how I am doing, everything related to me. Now I don't do that. I think that how I can help other people, everything is for other people and not for me. So that I'm grateful for. And also I'm grateful that many people in my life have helped me so much and have taught me so many good things in my life. So I'm very grateful for those people. I'm grateful to my students also. They always keep me on my toes and help me learning more and more and inspire me every single day.
I agree. I agree. There's so much to be grateful for.
Yeah, cannot be said in one sentence.
It makes it challenging. Now, in a hypothetical world, let's say you come back from going on a walk and you walk into your house, and then you walk into your library, and then you realize that there's no books in your house. In fact, there's nothing in your house. Everything is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to panic a little bit. You look at your phone to look at your bank account, and you realize you have almost no money, but you have enough money to buy one book. It can be any book or any course or any audio book, but only one. What would be the first thing you would buy?
I know you will ask me that question. And Think and Grow Rich, that is a book which I admire.
Okay.
But maybe in that situation, when I lost everything at that time, I will just buy a book which will help me to think positive. But otherwise, I love that book, Think and Grow Rich.
Okay. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, right. That is the very good book. I love that.
It is. It is. Now, in another hypothetical situation, if you had the ability to travel back through time and space and talk to the younger version of yourself, or even say one of your clients who are just starting out on their limitless journey, what advice would you give to either yourself or to one of your clients who are just starting out?
Believe in yourself. I used to have always doubt problem. I used to always have a sort of self-doubt issue. I was never a very confident person earlier, and that stopped me from taking a lot of actions. So I would tell to my younger self that, you need to believe in yourself.
I agree. I agree. Because when you believe in yourself, even if you do the whole concept of fake it till you make it, it's still going to give you a little bit more of a perceived confidence. And the more that you're seen as confident, the better you can internalize that feeling and continue the process of being confident, even if you feel a little bit of an imposter when you first try out it.
Right.
But you work into it and it becomes part of you, and then it's no longer an imposter.
Exactly. The disbelief or the means lack of confidence, it happens because we make small promises and we keep on breaking it unconsciously. And we give excuse for breaking that. So let's say I will do exercise. I will say I will do exercise and then I don't do it. In a subconscious mind, I'm telling myself that I am breaking my promises and I am not capable of keeping my words. And that results in not having self-confidence and not believing in themselves. So right now I am trying to make promises and I'm trying to keep promises. Earlier I was just giving excuses, a lot of excuses, and because of that I had very poor self-esteem and self-doubt issues.
Yes. Wow. So where can the Limitless Nation viewers and listeners go to learn more about you, what you have going on, as well as to check out your course?
Yeah, they can check out with me directly. They can reach me out on Facebook Messenger, and they can be friends on my Facebook page. Facebook is where I'm most active. I do have a YouTube and Instagram account, but I'm not very active on that. I have got a course where I teach watercolors in a very fast manner, and they become from zero to master's level in just 2 months. Yeah,
That is
and
incredible.
another course where any artist can learn how to earn a lot of money, like six figures, 100,000 US dollars in a matter of 1 year. So that is also I teach.
So you take a brand new beginner, somebody who doesn't know anything
Yeah,
about art, and they
yeah,
can, if they really dedicate time into this,
yeah.
inside of, we'll add a little bit of a buffer zone in here. Inside of 2 years, they could have the ability or information that they need in order to start a six-figure business.
Right. So a person who says that I cannot draw a stick man, so I can take that person and I can help them make six figures, that is 100,000 US dollars in a matter of 1 year.
That is incredible. That is incredible. I'm so excited because not a lot of people, from
Yeah.
what I can gather from my own experiences, not a lot of people would be that confident in their own painting abilities.
I understand that. I truly understand. So first of all, what I do is I take away all the fear thing from their mind and I install with them the good beliefs that will push them forward. The second thing which I do is to teach them art so that they don't have to tell lie. They don't have to say that I am not a good artist. They can believe that they can make good art. And I teach the art in such a manner that once I teach them, it is permanent. Then they can paint anything else. Many artists, they teach how to paint an apple, banana, cherry, everything. I teach them how to paint absolutely anything. So they select a subject and they paint it, and the next time they can select any other subject and they can paint anything else.
All
Because
right.
I believe that there are thousands and thousands of textures, subjects. I cannot keep on teaching different things. So I teach them how to think, how to paint. Once they learn that, they become so confident that now if I tell them that, yeah, now start earning. So when I teach them how to earn, they are very scared. They are scared of facing people. They're scared of uh, facing challenges, facing Facebook lives, everything. So I again take out all those type of fears which is related to earning money and install them with good beliefs. Many artists, they feel that earning money is bad, selling is bad. So I remove all those misconceptions and install with good habits and discipline and help them earn money consistently. So initially they do it less, and then over a period of time, by the time they reach till 12th month, they earn a lot of money. So total, if we collect, it will be 100,000.
I like that. And I like that you are really hitting it at the root of the issue, which is the individual's mindset and that negativity, which you've already experienced, but you're really utilizing it with some very sophisticated and powerful tools such as NLP and
Right,
which is basically neuro-linguistic training. And
right.
it's
And
very powerful.
there is another thing which I use is rapid skill acquisition. That is another method in which I teach so that anybody can learn anything in a matter of very short time.
And that's really encouraging because the whole concept of learning anything and really making someone stick with it is progress equals happiness. So if they've seen progress right away and learning a skill quite rapidly, that makes them want to stick with it even more because they feel like they have a more natural talent or aptitude for whatever it is that they're doing.
Right, exactly. And that makes them so confident that that confidence helps them in other parts of life, like building relationship with their spouse, with their kids, or becoming friends with other people. So their confidence in one thing shows confidence in other things, and then that becomes a snowball effect. So they become happy in one thing and they take action in one thing, and that helps them to take action in other parts of life.
Yes. Wow. Well, Meeta, thank you very, very much for your time.
Thank you so much for calling me and helping me to share my thoughts. And I'm very grateful to you that you gave me this opportunity.
You're most welcome. I'm sure that the Limitless Nation has been inspired by your story. I know I personally have just been almost a loss for words at how exciting and how brave you have been in your story, because you went from walking away from a very nice stable income to having the negative thoughts, the negative image, the difficulty with your own self-image and your own confidence and all these other sorts of things, to watching your mother die from cancer, to having a cancer scare yourself, to then realizing what you wanted to do with your life. And instead of keeping all those secrets and skills and tips and coping mechanisms that you've learned to yourself, you have decided to share that with the world, to inspire other people to realize that they can make a life and a mission out of painting or whatever it is that they want to do. And most importantly, you've helped them to understand that their limiting beliefs are only theirs if they wish to keep them. They can make the decision to let go of those limiting beliefs. They can make the decision to learn something new, and they can make the decision to really improve the quality of their life if they so desire to.
Exactly. You read me very correctly. This is exactly what I wanted to say.
Absolutely, and you're most welcome. Well, until next time, this is Donovan saying, stay limitless.
Well, that's a wrap. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the word subscribe. And if you want to go deeper on learning on what you need to do to hunt your future, make sure you watch the interview that I've done with Donovan on what you need to do to hunt your future on every aspect of your being. This allows you to live a limitless life on every aspect of your life, starting from today's forward. Plus, you are going to receive tips and tricks on what you need to do to tackle your day, tackle your challenges on every situation, every single time. So go ahead and download it right now, and until then, stay limitless forever.
To paraphrase that, the way, the choice, wow. I think I got it, but I'm trying to make sure that I say it correctly.
Yeah.
If they so desire to.
Bye. Take care.
And that is a wrap.